Members of Occupy Los Angeles came out in protest in solidarity with the occupiers who were arrested in Oakland, California last night. Today is January 29th, and you're watching Inside Out News.
This tape is our tape. This is supposed to be for civilians. This is not meant for the police.
Last night, members of Occupy Oakland attempted to take over an abandoned warehouse and turn it into a recreation center for the community. The Oakland Police Department and police officers from the surrounding area came out in full force to arrest the occupiers. They arrested close to 400 people. Last night, Mayor Kwan, the mayor of Oakland, gave a statement in a press release. Her statement was, "Once again, a violent splinter group of the Occupy movement is engaging in violent action against Oakland. The Bay Area Occupy movement has got to stop using Oakland as their playground."
Back up! Back up! Get back! Back up! Get back!
Today, members of Occupy LA gathered at MacArthur Park in the city of Los Angeles. They have a weekly picnic there on Sundays, but today, because of what happened in Oakland, they announced an emergency march. Their march began at 5 p.m. From MacArthur Park, they headed up 6th Street over to Rampart Police Station, where they attempted to air their grievances with the Los Angeles Police Department in regard to what they saw as police brutality over in the city of Oakland. The mayor of Oakland is saying that they destroyed the historic landmark, which is City Hall, when they tried to go in. Do you think that it was an act of vandalism or that it was something else?
No, I think that Occupy is redefining civil justice in this country, and they're taking what is rightfully the citizens' justice. Because legislators themselves are not actively pursuing people that committed fraud and crime.
The establishment don't want to see the people revolting and trying to take back their rights. They want to control them and for them to stay quiet. So this should be done more often.
Why do you think that she's going after the occupiers in such an aggressive manner?
I think she's under pressure from business leaders in her city that understand that the thing with the occupation movement is that it's dangerous to the 1% because we have the right target this time. It's not like the Make Love Not War movement. We understand it's about capitalism, it's about corporate power, and we're taking it on head on. We're taking the banks on. We're not going to stop. And I think that what's happening is she's getting a lot of pressure. She's responding to that pressure instead of hearing from the people.
At one point, Sergeant Baker addressed the group. The group asked him why they were evicted from City Hall and if there was any possible way that they could get a 24-hour free speech zone that was more than just the steps that they are currently allowed over at City Hall. Sergeant Baker addressed the group in a friendly manner, but was stern with his response.
The occupiers were told from day one. Eventually, they'll be asked to leave. And we told you. I think as a group. And some individually. We will use a professional manner to remove you from the area. The biggest question, will we treat you like they were treated in Oakland?
Not yet.
A little bit, actually.
That's not the biggest question, sir.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let me finish.
Okay.
And we were not told we have to leave ever.
I would like to address that if you give me a chance. Go ahead.
Okay, he's gonna finish his
Okay. The focus point here is
The focus point
we're
here
not going to solve these issues tonight by what happened on the lawn.
we're not going to solve the issues tonight of what happened on the lawn.
I work for a deputy chief
I work for the deputy chief
and the commander
and the commander
who set out there many times and often to meet with any group.
and offer to meet with any group.
And I can speak for them tonight.
I'm not going to speak to them tonight.
If you want to sit down at the table
If you want to sit down at the table
and discuss this issue,
and discuss this issue,
we will discuss it.
I expected more from Sergeant Baker, given that he's so often willing to play ball with us. Actually have the meaningful conversation, even if it's a rough one. And really, that all of us know, anybody who is involved knows that it wasn't handled, with utmost professionalism. And whether or not we could or were meant to stay there forever, the manner in which we were told, the manner in which we were mandated to leave with short notice that week, that we had this great support from the city council and that Villaraigosa never stood behind that, I think really speaks volumes to the situation that we've been facing here. And I think it's really unfortunate that, they're still tied to this sort of blue wall of, that their press line is, oh, it was handled professionally, oh, it was nonviolent. There were 4 cops aggressively using force when I was arrested on my person alone. I wouldn't call that professional or nonviolent.
Overall, the protest here at Rampart Police Station was nonviolent. In fact, there were only a few LAPD officers on the scene in front of the station. This sums up our report for today's action. Look for us in the coming weeks. We're going to be moving into a new stage here at Inside Out News. Maybe some of you have seen our new news desk, so it's very exciting. We'll be announcing in the coming days what Inside Out News 2.0 will look like and when you can see it. So this is the end of our report. I'm Margot Paez for Inside Out News. Good night.